Heck with baits, make me a sandwich. What's up, John? Just doing a late night bait making today. Hope everything's good with the audio and the video. So, yeah, I was out today. Wait for some people to come in. But if you're in here, then I went to my daughter's game today, and she ended up hitting her first home run today. So that was very exciting. I was glad I was there to watch that. That was her first home run in the tournament. So they did really well today. They were 2 wins, no losses, and 1 tie. So we're heading back to West Virginia tomorrow. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But yep, I'm doing my bait making live. I did some last night on John and Lindy's and small water charters. I did some baits like this last night. So we're just going to see who pops in here tonight, because it is kind of late. But what's up, IL? What's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Just doing a little bit of a late bait making live. I don't know if you saw these last night. I was on John and Lindy's. That's the red, white, and blue. PNW, what's up, man? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Just making some baits. I made some paddle tails last night on John and Lindy's live. I have some of them. Catfish Fever, what's up, brother? And I got some red, white, and blue paddle tails. We're going to have that out there. Patriot swim bait. I got some white with the red and blue glitter in it. So that is for my buddy Sean from Native Wildman. His dad passed away last month, and he wanted some baits to like tribute for his dad. So I did red, white, and blue solid baits. I did these baits for him, and then I did the glitter baits for him too. So is my sandwich ready? Yeah. So, but yeah, I just wanted to get on live because I was in West Virginia today with my daughter's tournament, and she ended up hitting her first home run in the tournament today. So that was really cool. They did really well. They were 2 wins, no losses, and 1 tie. That was a placement for the bracket tomorrow. So we're heading back down to West Virginia tomorrow. Hey, David, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Everything good with my audio and video? Everything looks okay? But yeah, I'm just making some baits tonight. I think I'm going to make some baits for Doc. He got a sponsor package off me. So we're Keith Doc Reed. I'm going to make him some baits tonight. I don't know. I'm probably going to make him some stick baits. I'm going to make him the 2 penny grubs, I believe. Awesome. Yeah, she did good. What's up, Anyfin? But hey, H&S, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, so she popped a dinger, and what's funny is I was sitting there, and there's a net above the fence, and it hit like the net right where my wife and I were sitting. So that was really cool. So she got her first home run tonight. They place in a top seed for tomorrow, so we're heading back down to West Virginia tomorrow. I think her game starts at 3. So I wanted to do this late bait making live tonight, vertical. See you guys and let you guys know that. And then I am going to be probably getting up tomorrow. First day of charter today. Went back to 2 fish. Well, okay, only 2 fish tonight. Yeah, it rained all day today here, and it's cold. And so we got we're gonna do that. But then tomorrow I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna shoot a bait making video. I'm gonna be doing the my rattling stick baits here. And I showed it last night on John's. You could see the rattle in the stick bait right there. See it right there? And I got one on this side, so I'm going to be making these, and you could hear them rattling. So I'm going to be shooting a video tomorrow before I go to Ohio. Hey Keith, what's up, buddy? I'm actually making your baits tonight, bud. I'm going to make you some stick baits, and I'm going to make you some, I think, 2 penny grub tails. But I got some red in here right now, so I'm going to melt that up. We're going to add some glitter to that in a second. We're going to put that on for about 3 minutes. And we're going to let that roll. So, yeah, we're going to see what happens with that. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, I just want to say thanks to Fishoholic, FishAngler, Yola Tech, Angler Tungsten. And I'm looking off of a list here: Placino, Rubline Sense, Domain Outdoors, Wind Scent, Limit Shield, and Cam Park. So thank you for sponsoring me and letting me be a partner and affiliate with you guys. I also want to thank my sponsors who bought the sponsor packages this month, and it is Jason from JJ Drones. We got Chillin' in Indiana Carl. We have Dan the Droning Veteran. We have Rick from Big Tiny's Outdoors, and we also have Keith Doc Reed. So thank you guys for buying the sponsor package off me this month. I appreciate that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some red. Let me see what I want to do here though first. I'm going to do the 2 penny grub. 2 penny grub right here. Put that in here. Going to put some oil in here in the grub. And that will be ready there. Yeah, I'm going to make the rattling stick bait, Brian, for that. Hey, Haley, how are you? Thanks for coming in. So, yeah, Brian, I just made that up. I wanted to put some rattles in it. I wanted to try it. So, it ended up working. So, I'm going to be making those baits, but I'm doing a bait making video tomorrow. I'm going to shoot it tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. So let me get this melted down. So thank you everyone for being in here. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. I appreciate it. We got the red. And we're going to make some stick in this. Just a little bit. In this vertical live, you're not really going to be able to see too much, but I'll show you everything with the baits. So we got the black in there, and then we are going to do some, gold. We're going to do black and gold with the red. So we're going to take some gold, and we're going to put more gold than black in there. So we're going to do some gold. That'll be a cool color. We'll mix this up a little bit here. Let's mix that up. Yeah, there we go. And then the black just gives it a little bit of contrast. Let me see. You said I'm freezing up a bit. It might be because of my internet here. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can do this. How's that? I just switched my internet up a little bit, so we'll see if that works out. 2 penny grub. Yeah, that rattling stick bait is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to be using that a lot this year, so we'll see what happens. And it just adds a little something to the stick bait, you know what I mean? We're at Retro Monday with his charter. Cool. Yeah, I texted Retro, and I got some baits here that I want him to check out and give me a price on, see what they were worth, and he's going to get back to me with that, I guess. So we'll see. He's going to check into that for me. So looks a lot better. Okay, that was probably my internet because I have like 4 different internets here. I might have been on a different one. So if it looks better, much better signal, yeah, then I was on the wrong internet probably. That's one thing with my internet. I have like 3 or 4 different internets here, and if I'm on the wrong one, yeah, John, if you just ask him about the baits that I sent him a picture of all the baits that I wanted him to check out for me, that's all. So we got some stuff right here. So I'm making that 2 penny grub. And I think I'm making these 2 penny grubs also for hunting and stuff. I got to come up with he wants some walleye baits. I'm going to make a color up with some jig heads for him as well. Probably not tonight, but I'll be making that up. I got to get him a price on some stuff. But these ones are for Keith Doc Reed for getting the sponsor package. And then if anybody's interested in the sponsor package, you know how that works. It's 5, 10, and 15, or 5, 10, and 25. And you end up getting 1 pack of baits for the $10, with the 3-week, and then 2 packs of baits for the whole month. Fish weren't biting today. Okay. Catching made me look a lot better, complaining he wasn't catching. Luckily, Roland called, complaining he wasn't catching anything. Well, that's a good thing. If Roland's not catching anything, then it's legit, I'm sure. So, yellow and orange is a great color combo for this walleye. Yeah, I'm going to make a yellow and orange, or I'm going to make a purple and chartreuse as well. Hey, Jason, what's up? Yeah, it's a late live tonight. I was down West Virginia with my daughter for her tournament, and they did great. They were 2-0-1. They came in first. They're just first seed, and my daughter ended up hitting her first home run in the tournament today, and it basically hit it right to me and my wife. We were right there, but the net caught it. Hey, piggies, what's up? Corn-fed, how are you? Brown and red has been working good here in Iowa. Okay, brown and red. That's cool. Yeah, I'm going to do, I think, a purple and chartreuse, or like a brown and orange or something like that. I think they're great colors. So let's see how this grub came out. This was a cold pour here. So this is the red with the gold. The red with the gold and black. Let me cut this out and I'll show you these real quick. And these are the 2-penny grub. So they have 2 tails on them. And they're one, if you look on my thing from Do It Molds, they're one of the most used baits to catch walleye on. So that is the 2-penny grub right there. And that has a little bit of black flake in it with gold flake. And it's red. So we're going to make a few of them. And they're going to Keith, Doc Reed. He's going to be getting them, which is cool. I don't know if you guys saw my Patriot baits. Loma Gibson, awesome. I got the red, white, and blue, and that's for my friend Sean from Native Wildman. His dad passed away about a month ago, and he was in the military, so he asked me to do some patriotic baits. So I did the red, white, and blue paddle tail, and then I did just solid red, white, and blue for him as well. I got the red, white, and blue here. Oh, that's not blue, that's red. So I did the red, white, and blue solids for him right there. And then I also did for him, I did the white with the red and blue glitter in it. So that's for my buddy Sean. And that's to honor his dad who served in the military that passed away last month. So, yeah, that's for that guy there. So, doing well, Boxy, just kidding. Yeah, so I was excited. So they're seeded first in their tournament tomorrow. So we're heading back down. It's about an hour-and-a-half drive from here. Yeah, thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. Yeah, I am making baits great again. Hey, Crossover. What's up, Jonathan? How are you, buddy? Thank you. I actually popped into Wego's live last night. But before I did that, I popped onto Jonathan's live. And we did a little bit of talking. So, yeah. So I wanted to get on here tonight because I was planning on doing a bait making live tomorrow. But I'll be in West Virginia, and her first game starts at 3 tomorrow. And there's possibly 3 more games to get to the championship. So I'll probably be gone most of the day for that. So I'm not going to have any time to do a live. But I'm going to get up and I'm going to shoot my rattler, my rattling stick bait video tomorrow. And then I'll start editing that. This Wednesday coming up is going to be my son's 11th birthday party at the Battlegrounds. That's where we did the airsoft, but it was actually a gel soft. They're softer than the airsoft pellets. They don't hurt as bad. They're like little gel BBs with water in them. And that was really fun. His friends were nuts. So it was a real fun time. And then I went and I did a video with the owner and the manager down there, and they wanted me to put it on my YouTube channel, so that was really cool. And for me doing that, we're gonna get like free gameplays down there, so that's pretty cool. So I said, sure, I'll do that for you. But the weather here today has been horrible. All the way down, it rained all day while we were in. It was inside, obvious. It was inside, and it rained all day. It's still raining right now. Out. It's just bad. That could be another reason why one of my internet. Hey, Glacier Shark bait making is interesting. Yeah, I like it. And that's why I call it the bait making lab, because you can test stuff out and, you know, just have fun with it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how they do tomorrow. They played really well today. And Cardi's just getting over being sick, too. So, she played really well for being sick. So I told her tonight to get home and take some medicine and eat something, get a hot shower, and then go to bed. Hey, James, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, man. James has been pumping out some videos, too. I've been going over and checking him out as well. James, these are the 2-penny grubs here that I'm making for Keith Doc Reed. This is red with a little bit of black and gold flake in it. So, but that's going to be, Keith's going to get 2 packs of baits. I'm going to make him these, and then I'm going to make something else for him too. Probably tonight after I shoot this red. So, but thank you all for coming in, guys. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. If you guys haven't heard, I got my bait making store. I don't know if anybody could share links in here. If anybody wants to go over, if Jason's available or if somebody is a mod, they can go into my description and share out my store. I had my first sale the other day, and I believe Dan the Droning Veteran bought some stuff off me. So that was really cool. He actually lives in Utah, and the guy, my buddy Charlie, who runs my store, he said, hey, your first baits are going out to Utah. And I said, well, that's where I was born, so that's a good thing. So he bought some stuff out there in Utah. So he emailed me and said, hey, your first order's going to Utah. You mean your merch store? Yes, my merch store. If you could share that link, that would be great. But if you guys go over there, check it out. I got a bunch of stuff in there, guys. I got these hats in there. There's going to be different style hats as well with the logo on the left side. These are the ones that I have right now on there. I got beanies, I got short sleeve performance, I got long sleeve performance shirts, I got long sleeve sun shirts with the hood, I got short sleeve t-shirts, just plain cotton t-shirts. Thank you for doing that for me. I appreciate you. But yeah, these 2-penny grubs, they shoot really well. I really like these. I might even try some of these for bass on trailers this year. They'll probably make a good trailer on like a spinnerbait or something, or a chatterbait. I don't use many chatterbaits. I'm more of a spinnerbait dude, but that would make a good trailer as well, or on a jig or something. So, but I'm going to shoot him some of these tonight, and then we're going to probably do something in a blue or a white or something for him as well. So I'm just laying these out here. And what's cool about the merch store is I'll be able to do some giveaways with my merch now too, and it'll be real easy for the giveaway. So that's really cool. And if you guys are interested in making your own store up, I don't know, I didn't try to share it on YouTube like a YouTube store. But you can, I'm going to try to see if the YouTube accepts that store. But if it doesn't, it's just in the description, and I'll have it on my website, and I'll have it in all my other links. But if you go over there, Charlie will work with you. He'll make you a store up, and it's awesome. And I tried to keep all my prices as low as possible for you guys as well, to be affordable. And I tried to put a lot of good stuff on there for you. So go over, at least check it out, browse through it, maybe pick something up. It goes back into the channel to help buy this stuff right here. This stuff right here is like, I think it's, with the shipping, this is $54 for 1 gallon of plastic. So, and we go through a lot. I'm just moving this out of there. So, but yeah, the plastics, the glitters, all the paint, the dyes and things like that right here. Good. Hi there, Ted and everything. Hey Tina, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Let's see what I got here. F-150s. Put your logo on there, John. Put your logo on the F-150 and do a giveaway with an F-150. Yeah, these turned out nice. This color, I like this color. Corn fed. Thank you for being in here. I appreciate you. But yeah, it is crappy weather out here. I don't know what the weather is. Jason, how's the weather? You're on your way home, I believe. I made some baits for James last year. I think he liked them, if he's still in here. Speaking of country girls, hi. So, yeah, it's a crappy day here in Pittsburgh. But it was a great day, too, because, like I said, my daughter hit her first home run. Weather is fine, just a bit chilly. Yeah, it's a little chilly here, too. You see I got my sweatshirt on in the bait lab. I'm sorry I'm out of picture here, but I'm trying to set these up so they cure correctly. Another thing is, you know, I'm making a hanging station for my baits here. I don't have it up and running yet, but you gotta if you lay them down and they're not cured, or they're still too warm, when you lay them down they'll get flat spots. So what I do is I put them up off of something and I lay them on a towel. That way it doesn't really press. They don't lay on a flat surface as much. But the fire's so delightful. And so I'm working on a hanging rack, because they'll cure and they'll get they'll sort of look a little funky. But what you can do, and I don't know if anybody knows this, if you watched the video that I did with my frogs, if you have these in your boxes, in your bait boxes, and they're like bent up like this for a long time, they'll stay bent and they won't run correctly. But if you put them in boiling water for a few seconds, they'll straighten out and go back to normal. So you can do that with just about all your soft plastics that you have in your box. So, but yeah, thank you guys for coming. Hank Snow's in here, but his baits are so delightful. So that is curing right now. I'm going to shoot a bunch of these. And he said funky, like it's a bad thing. Funky cool Medina. Oh man, yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. Hopefully the girls do good at the game tomorrow. And they are ranked number 1, seeded number 1. So I'm pretty excited about that. All the girls were so excited tonight. And I got it on video. So I might even do a short with my daughter hitting her home run. So I have it on video, actually. They video the games with a thing called Game Changer. And it's a GoPro setup. My wife actually is buying it. She wants to start videoing their games. And it's a setup where they, you know, go live with the games and using a GoPro and stuff, or an iPad. And I got it downloaded. That's awesome, Tina. Well, good luck tomorrow. Hopefully everything works out and you get some fish. Are you videoing it, Tina, or are you just going to fish? Yeah, there's those right there. They look really good, actually. I'm really digging them. He got like a nice little depth to him too, because that red's like sort of a translucent red. And that bait, it looks really good. You have to see them in person. I don't know how they look on camera. But we're going to make a bunch of these up for Mr. Keith Doc Reed. And once again, I appreciate you buying the sponsor package. I appreciate all the people that have bought the sponsor packages for this month. And that's Jason from JJ Drones. It's Carl from Chillin' in Indiana. Dan the Droning Veteran. Rick from Big Tiny's Outdoors. And Mr. Keith Doc Reed. So I appreciate you guys. Appreciate that a lot. And like I said, that all helps, and it goes right back into the channel to buy baits and bait supplies and things like that. So Kyle's belly deep in Lake Jackson. Stock pond. I'm anxious this year to see how big the bass got in our pond that we stocked. Hey Shane, here's another gentleman. No John, it's a mud puddle. Shane does some great tournaments. So if any of you guys are interested in fishing any tournaments, online tournaments, Shane Flint does some great online tournaments. I think they're getting ready to kick off one right now. I think it's a Southern Big Bass or something. I'm going to get in the one that starts in May. I think it's a 5 bass draw. That's the one I'll be getting into. So, but yeah, he runs some great stuff over there. So go out and check his stuff out. John and Lindy are usually the favorites in his tournaments, but Shane was mentioning last night or Wednesday that there's a lot of people from Florida. 11th of March starts the Southern Tournament. Yeah, so Shane was saying that there's a bunch of people from Florida, so that's going to be interesting. We'll see how all the Floridians, how many of them are close in at each other, you know what I mean? Like how many people are competing against each other. I'd like to see how many people from Florida are in it. I bet a lot of the people from Florida are in the top 10. Tournament, there is a R in there, Ted. Tournament. Yeah, tournament. Two, 4, 6, 8. We're going to run another one of these, and then we're going to get some blue going. But great stuff out there. And I want to see how many people from the tournament are from Florida. Shane, how many people did you say? Ted, I am interested in your Senkos and with double rattles. Yeah, that's these right here, Shane. I actually made them up the other day, and you can see the rattle in them right there, and you can hear them rattling. And it took me a little bit to use these. I put it in my fish tank, and I dropped it because I wanted to see where the rattles would go. And this is rigged up for not a Texas rig, because the Texas rig you usually put the hook through the top and downward. That's right where the rattle is. But if people want them and they're going to Texas rig them, I'd like for them to specify that, because I'll put the rattle in the back and not the front. I'll just put one rattle in it. But the wacky style have a rattle on each side, so when I use the O-ring, they rattle. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be making a bait. I'm gonna be making those baits tomorrow and doing a video, shooting a video tomorrow on them, and I call them the rattlers. So there's at least 75 people in Florida in the Southern Big Bay. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I want to see how many people are in the top 10 out of Florida, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot. That'll be really cool. Shane, do you have a lot of kayak fishermen in that? I didn't know how many people were fishing with a kayak, and I'm sure there's a lot in Florida. I was just curious to see how many. Yes, there's a lot of kayakers. Yeah. I figured there would be. There's so many people buying kayaks, I guess, because they're more affordable than a boat. I just can't. I have 3 kayaks up at the lake. They're really not fishing kayaks, but I tried fishing out of one of them. But I can't. They start hurting my back. I can't fish sitting down. I have to be standing up on a deck and seeing what I'm casting to, because that line of sight with a kayak, you're almost at water level, and it's really hard to see what you're aiming at, or like the fish if you're sight fishing. Really tough, and I like to just be up on the deck casting. So that's just and that's because that's how I started fishing, you know, I started fishing on the bank, obviously, and then when I got my boat. But yeah, there's nothing like fishing from a bass boat or a boat with a deck or anything like that. But it's very hard for me with the kayak, and then it's very uncomfortable after a while. Hey, Native, what's up, brother? I showed your baits off. I don't know if you were in here yesterday or not, but there's Native. There's your baits right here, the red, white, and blue patriotic baits right here. Then I got you some red, white, and blue solid ones. They'll be shipping out Monday. And then I got you the white with the red and blue glitter in it. So that's going to Sean, and that's in for tribute to his dad who passed away. He was in the military and he passed away last month. So he wanted me to make him some baits. You can get those places in the yak that you can't in a boat. Yeah, I can get my boat into some very shallow places, just about anywhere that a yak can go. My Ranger could float in like 8 inches of water, so it's I can get into a lot of places. A lot of people are like, "What the heck you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm going right into there." But the views on a kayak are so much different. You know what I mean? Junebug Senko, yeah. And I have Junebug right here. Where's it at? Bubblegum. Junebug right there. But yeah, I just like to see what I'm aiming, especially when you're fishing. You can see the stuff, the structure and stuff in the water way better than you can on a kayak. It's just I just don't like. I mean, I would do it, but after the day's over, my back is shot in a kayak because I have yet to. My buddy has a Jackson kayak. I've driven in a Hobie with the foot pedal, and my back hurt either way. There's no comfortable way about it. But people that have kayaks, that's their choice. Like, I just choose not to use one, that's all. But, you know, if you want to use a kayak, God bless you, as long as you're out there fishing. It's just not my cup of tea. My buddy was in them yak tournaments with the Hobies and stuff like that, and he loves it. Yeah, you could do that, James, for sure. Running them off beds. Yeah, yeah, mine has a bass seat. Yeah, and that's what you got to do. Hey, Nanette, thank you for coming to my largest spring bass. Yeah, Sharon, if you want to email me, if you want colors or something, or I know you are you're on my list to mail you out some baits so you can do a testimonial for my website. So we can talk about that for sure. I know you were interested also in the grass donkeys or something as well. So, and I had everybody pick 2 baits so I can get all the different baits out there. And flaunting numbers. So I wanted everybody to pick 2, and I'll be sending one of those baits out. I'm just going to pick and choose who gets what, actually. That's why I asked them, you know, what 2 baits are you interested in? So I don't give the same bait out to people, so I can get a couple different videos made with different baits. That's why I did that. So, okay, so my wife just got home. She wasn't. Oh, I'm going to be posting a picture on my community tab today, probably tonight, of my son Theo playing football today. He stayed back. He didn't go to the tournament. And him, my brother-in-law, and Ace were playing football in the mud, in the rain. And he's got an awesome picture of him diving for the ball. And I told him, is it a fumble or is it a catch? And he's diving like right into the mud puddle. And it's a great action shot my brother-in-law got. So I'm going to probably post that on my community tab tonight after the live. But it's really cool. And I may do a short with my daughter hitting her home run as well. I'm trying not to do shorts as much as I did in February because I found that those shorts really they're not real good for my channel. So I'm laying off of the shorts. The only shorts that I'm going to do is basically video related, except for when I have something cool that I want, like that, my daughter hitting her home run or something. I'll put that up, but I'm not. I did a short every day in February, every day of February to see how it was. By Meacham. Yeah, I got a ton of reviews that I've been doing. But shorts, though, you got time. It takes like a minute to make a short, though, James. It ain't like, you don't have to put much work into them at all to do a short. But I did one every day in February, 31 of them. And I got more views, and my watch time went up a little bit, but then my long form video stuff dropped that month. What does it say? How did the shorts work out for the channel? I didn't like it, Shane. It actually hurt my long form. And if you're a long form, Yobi Patrick, hello, how are you doing? The shorts actually hurt my long form. And they keep saying on there, I have a pretty good video on my community tab if you guys want to go watch it. I shared that out. How analytic-wise and all the big channels, There was really big channels out there. Even that Mr. Beast dude is not doing as many shorts now because he found, and I think what it was he had like say 3.5 million views on his long form videos, and he started doing shorts, and he went down to like 1 million or like 800,000 on some of his shorts. So a lot of those bigger channels are claiming that it's hurting them. Because YouTube, actually, the shorts and the long form are two different feeds, and when you do shorts and long form, they don't know where to send it out, so it's hurting one or the other. So that's why they say, you know how they used to do it with shorts channels and long form channels, but if you're a long form channel, they're saying be very careful. There is a way to do it, like to strategize, and that's what I'm trying to do with my videos, using it for like an advertisement to promote my long form videos. And, you know, pulling them from the long form videos. Yeah, that was insane, Patrick. I'm glad you had fun. But, yeah, I'm not going to be doing the shorts like a lot of these people are putting shorts out every day and stuff like that. It's just, I find it's hurting the channel, the long form. And I like the long form better than the short, so I'll be doing all, you know, pulling some out from here and there, but not all like I did. Yeah, you can make a short out of your long form, but everybody says in the analytics that there's no analytic that says they came from your shorts to your long form. But they say that they see that there ain't many people that transform over from the shorts to the long form, because the people that are in the shorts feed are there for the shorts. They're not there for the long form. So it's really hard to pull people over to the long form from the shorts, because the shorts are 15 seconds long, and they're claiming that like people don't, that's what they want. They just want to scan through that stuff. So, and I don't know if you guys ever noticed when you're going through the feed, and you look at, like, say my video, like you see a thumbnail up and you stay on that for like 3 seconds, it starts playing the video. Well, that's considered a view in the shorts feed. So when people are scanning, if they stop on it and you start playing and then they scan, your watch time just went down to like 1 to 2 seconds. And that's not good for a short when you only have a 15-second short. And they did a comparison. The video that I put out there, the guy has like, I don't know, was it 10 million views on a short, and he made like $1,000 or $1,200. But then he computed it to, if you had a long form video and you'd had them same views, you'd make like over $100 and some thousand on it. So the shorts feed are for a whole different people, you know, a bunch of different people that watch just the shorts. Hi, Muddy, what's up? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So, but yeah, if you like to do shorts, I'm not saying don't do them. It's just they don't work. They're not, they don't help my channel that much. Now, they will for subscribers. Everybody gets subscribers from them. But if you have 1,000 subscribers that aren't watching your long form, that's not a good thing either. It messes with your analytics. It drops your formula, because there is a formula for views and watch time and stuff. And if you add in shorts to that and your subs are going up, but your watch time's going down, that's not really good. So, yeah, and John does it like that. He advertises with his channel. That's why he's using that music and stuff. He don't really give a crap about the copyrights or nothing, because he's getting charters on that. And they dropping in for up. Hey, what's up, Hitch? Thanks for coming in. And he, you know, gets charters from it. So that's more than YouTube pays out right now, unless you have a ton of, you know, people on there. So this is, I'm going to try it. I'm going to make, I really like his color. So I'm going to make I think I'm going to make some stick baits with it real quick, just to have them. Because I might use this color myself, because it's a really good color. I'm out of your screen here for a second, because I'm fixing these baits on the drying rack here. So hold on 1 second, guys. Ugh, come on. Come on. A little sticky. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. So I'm done with the 2-penny grub right now. And that's a 4-inch 2-penny grub. It's a nice size grub. So that'll be good for, that'll be really good for trailers and things as well. You could even probably use that to punch. Let me oil this stick bait mold up, the Senko mold. Let me oil up the Senkos, as I call them. John likes to mess with me with that. Okay, so we got the Senko mold in the vise. We're gonna get this red out of here. We're gonna put that in, cut it up a little bit. Don't say grow on your own, John. His mouth starts watering. Get this. He's in Newfoundland. All right, let me get that out of there. Get all that red out of there. Okay, so now we're going to shoot some stick baits, and I'm going to show you what they look like real quick once I get this all cleaned up here. It can be very messy here if you don't watch. Okay, put that back in there, 30 seconds. Ray Wombat, does your boyfriend know you're lubing up worms in the shop? Oh, you're getting whacked, Jack. Let's remove it. There you go. Hunting and stuff, whacked them. Thanks, buddy. I always lube it up. Ray Wombat. And as you notice, when you do vertical lives, life on the rock, you get a lot of bots and some spammers and some goofballs that make stupid comments as well. But that's the risk you take. But like I said, these vertical lives get shared out in the vertical live feed, which is awesome because I like the vertical live feed, and shorts. And I'm not really concerned about the shorts feed as much as I am with the vertical live feed. So that's what I'm wanting, because the people that are in the vertical live feed are there for lives. Now there's a lot of different lives, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of like gaming lives and stuff like that. So you just got to hope that you get the right, the right people in your lives and they come over. Big Meat, hi. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So we got those right there. And then these are the stick baits that I'm doing in the red with that color, because I want to see what they look like. I should have put rattles in them, but I didn't. I could have showed you that. But yeah, my video, I'll be shooting it tomorrow of the rattler, the new bait. It'll be on my website and everything else. So if anybody's interested in the baits, you can email me, or you can go to my website at offthehookoutdoors.us. Hey, Extreme Trout, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, you can do that, and you can go up and press it and hold it in, and it'll go to like other lives as well. If you hit like somewhere on the screen, you press and hold it in, and it'll go to all the other lives. And then I think there's a subscribe button on the live as well. But I don't know, I scrolled through some lives before, and there's a lot of like, different lives that I'm really not interested in either. But the shorts are definitely, they're saying about the attention span of the people nowadays, and they don't like the long form. They just want to get their fix by scrolling through. But another thing I just found out is when your video stops in their feed and they like stop on it, but look at it and it starts playing, that's considered a view. And then you get screwed out of the time because they switch off of it, and that's what hurts the your watch time and stuff like that. Now you get a couple thousand views on it, your watch time will go up naturally. But when you do a long form, they're not coming over to watch that, and it hurts your channel. Yeah, I can't put you up on a vertical live though, Extreme Trout. Just a regular studio live. You can't share the screens with this. Corey, what is a good color for springtime fishing? It depends on the water. The watercolor and stuff like that. Spring is a good time for you can flip and pitch with that, because the fish are in cover at that time as well. And you can get them on beds as well. So the spring, when they're spawning, you can pitch into their beds and do that. Now, a lot of people frown with that, doing bed fishing, but I've seen bed fish, I've seen them get caught, and if you put them right back, they're going to swim back there. But if you're messing around with them and you float away from the bed and you put them there, they might not go back to that bed, and then the blue go eat all the eggs and all that good stuff, if there's eggs in the bed. But for something protecting it, then there's eggs in the bed. Try to get this going here. And then I'm going to do a blue. I'm going to do the worm blend here. Let me rinse this. Yeah, it depends on what's going on, like what the fish are wanting and all that good stuff. But let the fish tell you what they want. That's what I do. But springtime's good for the spawn. May up in my place. May is a good time for the smallmouth. Here's some nickels. Thanks, John. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, I got your nickels right here. This is the jar of nickels that John gave me for all the times that I shared his link. And I'll mention that right now anyway, since he did that. And if you want to go save 20% on Bruiser Baits and Bass Addiction gear, use code SWC20. And I believe they are both on the same now. Bass Addiction and Bruiser Baits are the same, on the same company, or they're on the same page or something like that. Now, they were separate. Now they're, I think, the same. Okay, there's that. Get rid of this. And I'm going to show you some baits here. What colors do you have, Ted? I got any color you want. I can match any color. I just made some patriotic baits. These are for native. That's the red, white, and blue paddle tails. I got some plain white, blue, and red ones. I showed these before. These are just a solid red, white, and blue for them. And then I got the white with the blue and red glitter in it for them. So yeah, I got any color. I can match just about any color. So we got the blue in here. It's all getting mixed up. So we're going to do the blue. And I think I'm going to do blue and silver. But I want to make it a little more translucent this time. Let's see. Clear. Reset. We put it on 1 minute. I'm going to pull these baits out. And these are the red. These are the Senko baits right there. There's the red with the gold and black glitter right there. Yeah, a lot of people don't fish on their beds. They don't like to do it, you know, but there's some people that do it. So it's just your preference, what you like and don't like. But I've seen them, I've caught them off of beds, and I've just let them go, and they swim right back to their bed. So, but some people think that ruins their spawn, and I don't think it does. But everybody has their own opinion about it. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but it is fun catching them off their beds, because you get some big girls, especially after when the big girls are on their beds before the males get over there. It's really fun. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to do a blue. I'm going to do a Senko style bait here. Let me see what I got going on here. Okay, so that's a blue. That's about as translucent as I want to get it right there. So we're going to do that. We're going to put some silver glitter in there. Hey, Ottercat, what's up? So we got blue and silver. This is going to be like an ice. Now, I make ice baits as well. It's with the clear plastic and just glitter, which they look really cool as well. I'm doing this blue and silver. See what that looks like. But I think that's a good color as well. And this is probably more for like a clear water. For clear water, you know, so they can see it And the translucent colors you want to use in more clear water, and the darker colors like the green pumpkins, browns, black and blue flake for the dirtier water. But up at my lake, the black and blue flake works in either water. So very cool. But I thank you all for coming in there. I really appreciate that. I upload a video every Wednesday. I premiere a video every Wednesday on my channel. I've been doing that now for about 1.5 years, which is hard to do, but I do it. And then I mix these lives in between it and stuff like that. Another thing that I wanted to mention too this year, and I did it a little bit last year, but I'm going to do it more this year, is going to be the watch and wins. Whenever you see the eyes and it says watch and win on the video thumbnail, you're going to want to watch that video and go in, and I'm going to pop my logo up somewhere in the video. They call them like eggs. And I'm going to pop my logo up, and if you put the timestamp in the comments, then you get a chance to win something. And that's going to be my watch and wins. Yeah, my chest hair's poking out. That's my microphone. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing with the watch and wins this year. So, just so you guys know, keep an eye out for that stuff. And then I'll be doing some giveaways with my merch on my store and stuff like that. So, I'll have the opportunity for that. I got another reel here that I'll be giving away soon. I picked up another reel for a giveaway, so that'll be coming out soon for that. I gave a reel away the other day on John's live for his fans. So, but I'll be giving away a reel. I'm going to be going up to Seven Springs. It's a resort here, and we're going to be doing some trout fishing up there. So that'll be coming at the beginning of April. So I look forward to that. And I'll have my kids up there. I'll probably be doing some lives and things from there, and I'll probably shoot a video or two up there. That's always a good time. Seven Springs is a really cool resort here in our area. And we'll be up there for a couple days, so it'll be fun. And I got to move this over here for a second, because I got to clean my workstation, because I go nuts when I have different colors. And then I'll get like red plastic on my blue, and I can't stand that. So I just use Simple Green. I'm not sponsored by Simple Green, but I use that. It seems to work the best on my countertop. And this will clean off everything on the counter really nice. And we'll just throw the towel away. You go through a ton of paper towels and cleaning products when you're bait making, because I don't like to have a mess in front of me to mix the colors and things like that. And you got to be careful with that. So that's what we're going to do there. Set that down. Then we got the blue. But yeah, the rattles will be really cool. Maybe what I'll do. Yeah, I'm not going to do it yet till the video. I'm going to put them in the video. Where are you living, extreme trout? Hey, Native. I would be reluctant to do that. Hey, Fishhead, what's up, man? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Just making some baits. So yeah, I think I'm gonna post my son's picture today. I thought that was really cool. The picture that Uncle Tom shot there. He shot a bunch of video, and he did a lot of cool pictures. So I'm gonna post his pictures, and then I'm gonna check out the video and see if I can't make a short with my daughter hitting her first home run at a tournament in West Virginia today. And you should have seen her face. It was awesome. I wish I could have seen my own face with that, but it was cool. Everybody went nuts and was cheering and stuff. It was really cool. We were talking about it on the way home, and I was telling her about my first home run that I hit in Little League. And it was a coach that I had for a long time, and then he quit being a coach, but he came to watch us. And I hit the ball basically out of the field, and he almost caught it. It was hit right to him, so that was pretty cool. Okay. Let's see what they look like with the blue and silver. Yeah, there you go. That looks good. And that's the blue and silver right there. So that is the blue and silver Senko, John. Blue and silver Senko. And they'll probably be Doc Reed's too. So he gets 2 packs from me. So he'll get the red. He'll get the red ones, the red 2-penny grub tails, and he's going to get the Senkos, the blue with the silver glitter Senkos. Yeah, did I send you some otter cat just like that? Now I'll make a clear plastic also with just the glitter in it, and then sometimes I'll do the core shots with the rods through them, and then I'll shoot a color right through the clear, and that's called a core shot. I actually made these rods up with the yard signs that they have at like a Home Depot or something, a home store, and I measured them and I cut them to fit my molds, and then I shoot the colors through the clear plastic. This plastic needs to melt a little bit more. Yeah, that's a cool color for sure. I gotta still melt this down a little bit. But the blue with the silver flake, I would say, yeah, you could probably use that for dark, for some stained water as well, I guess, because of the blue. But that's a cool color. Nice and shiny. If it's sun's out and you're in clearer water, that would be awesome. It'll get some reflection, look like a shad pattern type deal. So that would look that would work really good for that as well. Yeah, but if anybody's interested, go over to my website, offthehookoutdoors.us. You could check out my baits. I got to add baits on there too as well. So, you know, I got to put some of the stinger baits on there. I'm going to have to add this rattler, my 5-inch rattling stick bait that I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow on. So that'll all be added to the website here soon. I think I'm going to open this window up too, because I'm getting a little warm in here with my sweatshirt on, even though it's kind of chilly out. So let me open this window up a bit. I have a fan in here too that runs lightly to keep some of the fumes and stuff out. You should have some decent ventilation. Good night, John. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate you. You should have some ventilation. You always wear gloves and a long sleeve. If you saw the video a couple years ago, my daughter burnt herself doing the baits, and she hasn't done baits since. She gets nervous. You like that color, Shane? That's cool. I'm going to do, I know you were interested in that bait, that grass donkey. So I'm going to shoot a bait in that color real quick to show you. Let me see, where the heck is it? Yeah, this is it right here. This is that grass donkey. This is a great pitching bait. It's a punching bait as well, but that's a good bait right there. Let me oil that up, and I'll shoot that to show Shane what it looks like, because he wanted, but I'll talk to Shane about what he wants, you know, for the testimonial thing, and if he wants to buy anything or do anything else, I'll have to talk to him about it and see what he wants. I always put worm oil in there. It just makes it easier. So that'll be my next shot there with that. And Keith will get... See, there's a little bit of a dent in that one, so I'm going to remake that one. But what's good about the stick baits, if you do have a real little dent in it, it's still usable. You know what I mean? You could still use that. But if there's a hole in it or like a air pocket, then I remelt them down. Let's see. This is that blue with the silver. And this is the 5-inch. I call these my pig sticks. That's my own little line of them. But that's just a Senko style lure right there. And that's the blue with the silver. And that'll be more of like a shad pattern, I could say. I do make a smoke with the shad also, pearl and smoke for shad. And I'll make laminates as well. And that's all on my website, guys. You can go over. I can add salt to them. I could add scent to them. There's a bunch of different things you can do with them. Just putting these out here so they cure. Let them out there. And then I am going to shoot. I'm going to show Shane if he's still in here. Hey, what's up, Matt? Thanks for coming in, brother. Did you get my message for that Yolatech juice bank? I hope you did get that. But yeah, you might want to go over there and check that out. Use my code. you get a discount on them, and that's you ain't ever gonna run out of juice with that thing, for sure. I have a juice bank, and I don't need any other batteries besides that. Crappie, I guess a lot of people are using like fluorescents for crappie, whites, pinks, lime green, stuff like that. I have like a bunch of different colors. I have like lime green, I have chartreuse, I have yellows, I have oranges, I have purples, red, I have sour grape, stuff like that. I actually got to mix that. That was actually separating. You got to always mix these colors. See, that's sour grape color. I got a bunch of different ones. I got some strawberry. Then I have some pinks, some bright pinks in here. I got a color changing one right here. This is a motor oil. I got so many different colors, but this is a blue crawl from Dead On Plastics. That's a color changer. That's a cool color. Blue crawl, it's actually brown, but then when it moves, it changes color. It's pretty neat. So I have a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, I've been listening here while working in the garage, brother. Thank you, man. I did already bought the one I sent you. Okay, so you already bought that one? Yeah, I was just giving you an option with that. But I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in here. Like I said, I wouldn't do this without you guys. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. So thank you for coming in. And I'm going to do this one if Shane's still in here. I meant for an imitation to match a crappie. Oh yeah, I would just use a pearl with black glitter, or like a white with a black glitter. But I would go more towards like either a pearl or a smoke colored with silver, something like that. You can do for crappie. You know, it depends on. It just depends on what kind of bait you're using, what kind of bait the color, you know, what the color is, what kind of bait you're using, and what colors look better for that bait, really. But yeah, I would use like a smoke color and do like something like this for the crappie color, but I would put black dots all on it, or I would put black glitter in this, and that would match a crappie. But I try to get that actual scale look, so I would probably use this pearl powder with the black because it's a little more translucent. And fish in the water, if you look at them, they're not like a solid, they're actually like a translucent. Here, I'm just going to show you. This is pearl powder with gold flake in it. That's the pearls give it like that. The pearls give it almost like a scaly look, you know, like a translucent. When the light hits it, it goes crazy, and I really like that. Okay, so this is the blue with the silver. I'm gonna actually, okay, we're gonna shoot that in that. I wouldn't go with anything translucent in the nighttime. I would go with solid colors for contrast. I would use whites at night. I would use blues. I would use blacks. Purples, brown, stuff like that, and for like the contrast, for like the shadow, so get a solid color too as well. A lot of people use the black at night, or purples, darker purple. So this is the grass donkey. I'm going to show you this that I make as well, and I think Shane's interested in this one, so I wanted to do a blue one so you could see it. That is the grass donkey. So yeah, so native, your glacier shark. Okay, what is going on with these lures? I missed most of the show. Yeah, we're just making some soft plastics here, glacier shark. Thanks for coming in. What was I talking about? But yeah, I'm excited to do the rattles tomorrow. I'm going to be making a bait making video with the rattler, and that is the stick bait. You can hear. Can you hear the rattles in it? I have two rattles, one right there and one right there. You could hear the rattles in it. And I did it clear so you could see them, but that's a stick bait that has the rattles in it. So when I'm moving it in the water, you'll hear that rattling. And I think that's going to add to it. So I wanted to do a rattling bait. I haven't seen too many people shoot with rattles in it, so I wanted to do that. A black with deep pearl and some silver flake would be good. Yeah, black deep pearl for sure. But the only thing is with the black pearl, it's very, very hard to see the pearl on the black. Now what you can do is you can do like a lighter smoke, and then you can go with like a purple powder or like a blue powder. There's blue powders. I got blue, I got gold, I got this dark purple here. I got the white, I got silvers, I got browns, bronze, pinks, all kinds of stuff, red, to give it like a pearl, like, I don't know, like a glowing pearl look. And it's almost like this stuff here, like you can see how that is like the pearl color. That's like a light purple pearl with gold flake in it. That's a really good color too. Yeah, smoke looks really good. Like that translucent color with the powder in it looks really, really good. And you can Texas rig that. Yes, you can Texas rig the stick baits, but I wouldn't use 2 rattles with the Texas rig because the rattle's up close to the top, and you Texas rig it, you put the hook down through here. So when you're Texas rigging, you know, your hook's going to be down through the bait like this, and then back into it, and that you could probably miss that rattle. If I would do that, I could move the rattle up on a Texas rig, but I would just put the one in the tail end, and then I would just eliminate the first rattle with that. But that all can be customized to what you guys are. Here's another good bait here. This is the purple ice. That's a clear plastic bait with purple, and that's a great punching bait. These little appendages just flip around, and I use this to punch grass a lot with like a 1 ounce angler tungsten weight on it. And I punch grass with that and mats. Misa Me, hi, how are you? Thank you for coming in. And then this is the grass donkey here. I think you're going to like this. And I don't know if Shane's still in here or not, but this is the grass donkey. This is a great flipping bait right here. It's got the appendages, and then you separate these two, or you can keep them together, but I like to separate them. There's a little ball on the back of them, and that's just a great flipping bait there. And what you would do with this is, I'll show you, you take a EWG hook, you put it through the top all the way down to that, and then you put it through, and then you take this and you put it in there and you pinch it where you want to be at, and you're probably about right there, and then you come up through the middle of the bait just like that, and then you rig this, and then you pinch that hook right in there like that, and there's your Texas weedless flipping bait. You put an angler tungsten weight on there, and you flip this, and that's your Texas rig bait right there, guys. So, but that's a fresh bait. I'm going to actually cut that up and put it back in there, but I wanted you guys to see that bait. And that's a pretty cool bait. Okay, so we got enough of those. I'm going to make something. I'm going to show you. You guys were interested in the crappie baits, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys. What the heck is this one? I don't even know what this bait is. Hold on one second. Yeah, that's the ribbon tail worm. But let me get, where the heck is my stingers at? I'm going to shoot you a stinger bait real quick. That ain't it. I got it right on the outside of these. Okay, so I'm going to make the stinger baits for you real quick. I'm going to show you this. And I'm going to do this in the blue. This is a great crappie lure and a panfish bait as well. So let me shoot that. I'll shoot that in the blue since I already have the blue out. So let me heat this blue back up. Let me get this through here. Put this in here. And we're going to shoot the blue again in the stinger. And the stinger is a really well-known crappie bait. Thank you. I appreciate that. Misa Me. I'm very, 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 very grateful that you came in. Appreciate it. Hit that like button if you haven't. What panfish baits do you have? I have a bunch of OC gliders. I have the beetle bugs. I have the wax wigglers. I have these stinger baits. What else do I got here? That's a jerk bait. I have wax wigglers. That's my eye crawl. That's for bass. I got the beetle bugs. I got a bunch of different panfish ones. I'm actually looking to get this butterworm. Beetle bugs are awesome. Yeah, they're a cool bait. Okay, so this right here, I'm gonna shoot it and show you what these look like. These are the stinger baits here. And this is a CNC mold as well. But I'll show you these stingers. But yeah, if you go on my website, you can check out all the baits that I have on there right now. I don't have the stinger baits on there though. I've yet to put them on there, and I will be putting them on there this month. They'll be going up on the website along with my other stuff. That eye crawl is another great bait. That's one of the most realistic crayfish baits that are on the market, and that's from Do It molds. I use a lot of Do It molds and AI molds. My razor crawl is an AI mold. That shoots really well. But I got a bunch of rattles here, and I got some black rattles as well that I'll be using in the baits, and that'll be the bait. So keep an eye out for my bait making videos here towards the middle and the end of March. I'm going to be starting to gearing up for fishing season, so I'm going to be starting my bait making videos here real soon. And like I said before, I always premiere a video every Wednesday at 7 p.m. So make sure you're around or check out my channel, or make sure you hit all the notifications so you can be notified whenever I upload new content. And that's usually every Wednesday, and there's times where I'll put in an extra video during the week as well. So, but I'm going to show you these baits right here. These stinger baits. They're an awesome bait. You can put a jig head on them. You can rig them with a hook. I mean, they're a really cool bait. I got the brush bombs as well. That's these things. That's another good bait for crappie. That's a vertical and horizontal. It can be used as a vertical bait or a horizontal bait, but that is a great bait right there as well for panfish and crappie. And that's my sand cast molds. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then CNCs, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of those molds, and I'm looking to get more here. So, but here is the stingers. I'll show you these real quick, and this will give you an idea of what they look like. But I really like these baits. These stinger baits are awesome. They're like a minnow bait. You can see them right here. And let me, I don't, well, I'll pull these ones off for you to see. I'll have these in stock here if anybody wants to buy them or whatever. And like I said, I'll be doing watch and wins where you can win baits. You're going to be winning, you can win apparel. I have a reel over there I'm going to be giving away soon. But these baits right here, I'm just pulling these off. Normally I cut these off, but for time purposes, I'm just pulling them off so you can see them real quick. And I'll cut this up and I'll be able to shoot another set of these. Okay, so these are the stingers. These are just like a minnow lure. They're just a little minnow. I believe these are 2.5 inches, and that's all that is. You can rig them with the jig head on the front of it, with the hook coming out of the top, and it has a really cool tail. You can tell how flat thing. You can drop shot this on a drop shot hook as well. So that's a good one. That might be another mold that I get, is a drop shot mold, like a worm or something. But that is a cool, oh, you can't see it right there. But that tail has a lot of action. Use them for trout too. So let's put these over here to cure. I'm going to put these back over here. I'm going to be off the camera for a second, guys. Just hold on 1 second while I put these on the drying rack here. And then we will, I'll shoot another set of these baits That's 9. And there's 12 of them, and every time I shoot them, there's 12. And I forget what they're on my website, how many come in a pack. Yeah, but yeah, go over and check the website out at offthehookoutdoors.us. Hey, blue top with a pearl white belly on that. Yeah, you can do that as well. I've done some lime green with chartreuse. I've done some pearl laminate with like smoke on top of them. Things like that. But that's a cool little bait for sure. I'm going to shoot another set of these right here. I'm going to throw that out. There was some dirt on that one. I don't like that. Put that in there for another 20 some seconds. Yeah, but you can mess around with, I mean, that's the fun thing. That's why I call it my bait lab, because I'm always experimenting and doing things. You should see my drying rack here. It's all full of baits right now. It just looks cool. Oh, there's a lot of red, white, and blue. So it's a, yeah. Like I said, for Native, that was for his dad, a tribute to his dad. So I'm going to send them out on Monday for him to, you know, remembrance of his dad. So his dad passed away last month. So hope everything's going well with you, Sean. Yeah, there's I have flukes too. I have the jerk baits. Let me see. Let me put this. I don't think that's enough plastic for the jerk baits, but I will put this on. Put this back in here. I'm going to shoot another one of these, and then I will. I'll melt some. I'll do some jerk baits for you guys too, so you can see these jerk baits right here. I'll do them, and they have the hook insert, the hook set in them too, the insert for that. So that'll be. I'll do them now. I'll show you what they look like, and I could do a laminate with these as well. Okay, I hope I have enough plastic in here to shoot this. I should. We'll see though. Maybe. It's going to be close. I'm going to press down pretty hard though with them. Okay. Yeah, I should have enough in there for that. So the blue will be gone. We're going to put that off to the side. And then what I'll do is I'm going to melt all this good stuff down here. I'm going to put the white with the pearl and everything in here. I'm going to show you guys a jerk bait. This is a cool color. But it's going to be kind of light though, I think. So we'll put that together. Get all the pearls in there. And the white. And that's what's nice about this. You remelt all of it down. So it kind of works out pretty good for you. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. We're going to put that on for about 3 minutes. And we're going to let that roll. And all the other ones are cooling down right now. Okay, let's get that out of there. Okay, take care, Backwoods. All right, baby, take care, buddy. All right, man, spring forward tonight. Take care, buddy. Yeah, we're going to be turning the clocks forward. Everybody's going to be losing some sleep. Yeah, but make sure you guys are looking out for the watch and win tags on my thumbnails so you can win some baits or some apparel or something this year. It's going to be pretty cool. I did it last year a little bit, but I didn't do it much. But I'm going to do it more this year because I can. Okay, so let's take this out of here. See how they shot. They seem to shoot pretty good. Another set. Put this down, and we'll get these out. And like I said, that's the little minis right there, the little stingers. That's a little awesome bait. I might even take some of these up for trout. And I'll make some white with fluorescent pink on it, some chartreuse ones, black with chartreuse, all different things you can do with the baits. There's like an endless supply. And I can do custom. If you got a bait, hey, see y'all later. All right, Crossover. Thanks for coming in. But I can match just about any color. And we can do custom baits as well. And if you're not comfortable with sharing your color with people, then I don't share the colors. I keep them confidential with me. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I may use your colors, but I won't put them out there to show people. If you ask me to do that, then I will just keep it between you and I. Okay, let's see how this is looking. Okay, so yeah, that's a light purple there with the white in it. So I'm going to mix this all in. I might add a little bit of purple to that. And we will shoot the jerk baits. And I'll show you them as well. Might as well show you a couple of the baits that I have. So my first catch with the pearl colored fluke was a 3-pound largemouth. It was yeah, flukes are good. Slab tails. You have the slab tails. I have these right here. These are the brush bombs. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Those right there. That is the brush bomb, or I call them the, what was I calling them? Brush bomb or slab bombs. I was calling them slab bombs. But I think that's what you're referring to, is the slab tail. Okay, so this is very, very light. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add, oh, you know what I'll do to this? So you guys can see it. I'm going to add the purple pearl to this. I'll add my purple pearl. We're going to do this. We're going to add some pearl to it. I got to get some more of that as well. See how that looks. And you got to mix this up pretty good too. See that pearl, it takes it away a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little more of the pearl. And then I'm going to add some more purple color into it. So we got the pearl powder on there to give it that look, that scale look a little bit. So we put that in there. We got the gold flake in there as well. We're going to let that set up. And we are going to grab the purple. And I'm going to add a drop or two of the purple. Hey Jamie, how are you? Thanks for coming in. No, that's not them. No, I don't have those. I just have the, I'll send you a picture, but that's not them. They're called flat tails or slab tails. Yeah, no, I don't have the slab tails. But that's what I always ask the people in the chats too, like what molds do they want? Because I want to get the molds to people, if they're interested in buying them, I'll get the molds for them. You know what I mean? But it's hard because molds are expensive. And, it's hard. If I buy a $180 or $350, hey, Rick, how are you? If I take a $350 mold and it doesn't, if I'm going to use it, that's different. But if somebody wants to buy stuff and I buy a mold and it's like not selling, it's kind of tough to get your money back with it. You know what I mean? So this purple in here, I just added a bunch of purple to it to give it a little bit of a kick here. And I'm going to add some of the more gold flake in it. So this is the purple. You know what I'm going to do? Let's see. I think I'm going to add chartreuse glitter. No, I'm going to add the gold glitter. I'm going to add the purple with the gold. I like that color. So I'm going to put the gold in here with the purple. And I'm going to actually add more purple to this as well. So hold on one second. I got the white as a base in here, and the white takes up that purple color. You got to really add a lot of purple to it. So I got the purple. And this is a very light purple because I got the white. So I'm going to add a bunch of purple in there. Okay, that should be good. And this is messy too, guys. So we got to make sure we clean up there a little bit. Okay, so we got the purple in there, and that's what I want right there. It's still a little bit light with the white in it, but it's a good color. And I got that pearl powder in there as well, so it gives it a little bit of a effect of the scales. That's why I like the pearl powder so much. We're going to put this back in for about 30 seconds to get it up to temperature again. Clear 30 and put that in. And then we're going to shoot those, and I'll show you those. And we're going to probably do some Senkos with that as well. And I'll have the the flukes. I'll do 2 shoots with the fluke, and then I'll probably do a couple shots with the Senkos in it. Okay, I think that's up the color, or up the speed there. Oh yeah. Okay, we're good on this. So let me put this. Let me shoot this color for you guys, and I'll show you this bait real quick. I'm gonna get a full injector, and we're gonna put that right in there, and we're gonna press down on this so everything fills in. Keep it about 10 seconds of constant pressure. And then we're going to lift it up, and we're going to fill the sprue up, and then we're going to shoot the rest in here. And this is not a translucent purple. This is almost like a cotton candy purple. And you can't really see that color. I don't know if you can or not, but you can see the color of that. It's a really cool color. And that's on the lighter side because I have a base, a white base in there. So the translucent is not there. What's a flake? Oh, a fluke. There's a fluke and a Senko. This is a Senko. This is a worm. This is a 5-inch Senko style bait. I call it a pig stick. And that is a Senko style bait from Gary Yamamoto. That's actually the mold for a Senko right here. But I call it my pig sticks. And then the fluke is coming out right here. It'll be next. I'm going to shoot this one, and I'm going to shoot another set of the fluke so I have a whole pack. And then these baits will be for sale if anybody's interested in buying. If anybody's interested in buying these, they'll be for sale. These will be for sale. The little, these little ones here, these stingers, will be for sale. I don't have enough of these to sell. I only have 4 of these. But if somebody buys a pack of baits off me, I'll throw these 4 in for free. So if anybody's interested in buying something that I'm doing tonight, and I don't know, I want to get your opinion on that too. Do you guys think that I should do like live bait making and selling my baits on the live, or do you think that's like being too pushy for the baits? Like, I don't like to just say, yeah, buy my baits, and I want to. There's a lot of people out there, a lot of companies that do like a buy to win stuff, and I didn't know if you guys would like a bait making live where I sell the baits and try to sell them to people, but I don't really like to push the sale on people. You know what I mean? So I want to try to get everybody's opinion on that, if I should be doing like live bait making and actually selling my baits live, or do you think I should just leave it go the way I'm doing it, like on just refer people to my website so they can look at it. But I thought them out, but just let me know your thoughts on that. I just want to get the feedback from you guys. Okay, so these are, now here's the flukes right here. This is what I was talking about, flukes right there. Whoa, I almost dropped my thing. So that is, and you can see the hook, the inside where the hook goes. And this has a gold flake with a little bit of the pearlescent on the outside of it. And you can see the gold flake in there. Yeah, I could do something like that. Like a discount like that. But yeah, that's the fluke right there. And that's 4.5-inch fluke. And that's a really nice bait right there, guys. And you can see the gold in there. So I'm making another set of these. So these will be for sale as well. These flukes will be a pack of these for sale. Those blue Senkos will be for sale. And those stingers will be for sale as well, if anybody's interested in buying them tonight or whatever. Yeah. Yep, that sounds like something that's more feasible. If you buy them on the live, you get a discount. Yeah. For sure. I think that's a better idea, actually. I was thinking of doing something, but yeah, that's a good idea. But I just like to get feedback from you guys on that, because I don't want to be pushy. And I know I'm not a salesman, so I just, you know, I'm trying to fish and just make these baits for people. And I mean, it's a small business that I have, but I just, sometimes I don't like, I feel like I'm pushing it with people. So I just wanted to get your opinion on things. Because a lot of people get turned off by, you know, selling stuff to them. And I don't want to come off as like me just wanting to sell stuff, because I don't. I mean, I appreciate it. And like I said, it all goes back into my channel. But I don't want to be a pushy salesman either. But yeah, these will be, and as I say that, I'm saying these are for sale. Yeah. But the Senkos, the blue Senkos, can be for sale. I know I'm giving Doc Reed a pack of those along with these 2 penny grubs. He got a sponsor package off me. And if anybody's interested in the sponsor package, you can email me, and you can do the $5, $10, or $25 ones. And they there's no commitment with that, guys. You can buy, you can pay anytime you want, and you're up for, you know, 5, 10, or 15. It's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month. And I put you on, I share your channel out on my channel. I put you on my social media. I share your videos out on my community tab and things like that. And if you get the $10 one, you get 1 pack of baits free of charge, shipping to you. And if you get the $25 one, you get 2 packs shipped to you. Plus, you get all the sharing options of the first one. The $5 one is 2 weeks. The $10 one is 3 weeks, and then the $25 one is the whole month. But you get 2 packs of baits with the $25 one, which is, including shipping, you're right around 20 some bucks. So you're only paying, you know, for like $5, and I share you out for a month. So that's a good thing. I believe so. And it's just a way to say thank you for supporting me, and then I try to get you out there. I'm not saying you're going to get millions of subscribers from it, but it may help you get some stuff shared out that otherwise might not, you know. So that's what I try doing there. So I'm going to shoot another one of these flukes right now, and that's going to be for a pack of these purple. And then I'm going to shoot some worms. I'm going to shoot some 5-inch stick baits, because I like his color in the stick bait as well. Put that in there, and then we should have enough for a couple packs of stick baits. So yeah, for sure. But I'm doing a bait making one tomorrow with the rattlers, with the rattler stick bait. So I'll be cutting a video tomorrow morning, probably before I leave to go to West Virginia. And then I'll have a couple days to edit it, and that'll probably be on next week's premiere on Wednesday. And then I got to do my GoPro 12, how to set it up. I'm doing that video. And then I'm also doing how to live stream with the GoPro 12 and your iPhone 15 Pro Max. I'm going to do a video on that too. So that's what's coming up here. And then bait making videos, March and April. I'll have some trout content when me going up to Seven Springs. And then May, I will be at my lake starting to fish then. And then that's when the bait making, the fishing lives, and the fishing videos will come into play. And then I'm going to try to do some muskie videos this year as well. I'm trying to get out there and do some muskie fishing for you guys as well. I didn't do much muskie last year. Now, last year, if you remember, I was up at Yellow Creek in PA with my buddy Bob from Fish with Kish. If you want to check out a great trout guide and fly tire, go over and check out Fish with Kish on Instagram. I fished with him last year, and I got on some bruiser rainbows. And I didn't get a chance. We didn't make it happen this year to get back up there. But I'm hoping next year. And I'd have that content out right now, but we didn't get together to do that. So but yeah, we're shooting this other one. These turned out really nice solid bait right there, guys. You can see how nice that tail is. And another thing too, with customizing baits, I can do that. Don't only go for colors, that goes for like hardnesses of baits. Like I have a worm blend, I have a drop shot finesse blend, I have a craw tube blend, and I also have a swim bait blend, and they're harder plastics and certain things to make them durable. So we can mix and match. I can mix up a couple ounces of worm blend with some drop shot finesse to give us a lot of action, things like that. I can make them a little stronger with the jerk bait and craw tube, or I can go with a regular worm. Like there's all kinds of different mixtures that I can do for your bait needs, like to make them more durable. More durable means they're not as flexible. Like the drop shot finesse is very flimsy. I like to do drop shot finesse even with my Ned rigs. A lot of people like those Z-Mans that don't break, and they're good, but they have no action when they hit, you know. But the drop shot finesse, they'll actually bend and move in the water. So I like to make my baits like that for the Ned rigs. So here's another. See how these ones turned out. Yeah, these turned out pretty good too. So they turned out really well. So you get 8 of them in a pack. So I'm going to cut these off. We're going to put them aside so they can cure. And I let them cure for 24 hours before I even pack them up. So they're so they're cured well. Okay, cut these up, and I'm going to make some stick baits out of the rest of them. So we're going to lay these down here to cure the correct way. And we're going to make some Senkos with the rest of them. Yeah, they turned out really nice. 7, 8, and that's an 8-pack. That's what comes in a pack of the, I believe the jerk baits come in an 8-pack. And like I said, all this is on my website, so you can go check them out. Hey, Matt, if you're interested in joining the Rubline Sense crew, man, get with Rick and talk about, you know, coming over to the crew with the Rubline Sense, if you're interested. Matt does a lot of hunting too, Rick, so he'd be a good addition to the Rubline Sense family. If you're interested in that, Matt, get with Rick or get with me and we could hook you up. Okay, we got to get the stick baits out here. Okay, so we're gonna get a whole bunch of this stuff out. Let's mix this up. I was about to. Yeah, Matt, you can get with Rick or myself anytime you want, and we could hook you up. We can get you started in the Rubline Sense crew if you're interested, buddy. Matt's a good buddy of mine, Rick, and he'd be a good addition to that for sure. He does a lot of posting, and he'll put out some. We're looking for people to be active on the Rubline Sense field staff crew, on the Facebook pages and stuff as well. So, you know, and I know Matt posts a lot, and he would do that with his hunting stuff. So he'd be a good addition for sure. And we're doing the stick baits. Definitely Ted or Rick would love to. Okay. Yeah, for sure. You'd be a great addition to it, Matt. I'd love to have you on board with us in Rubline Sense. Rick, I don't know what direction Rubline Sense is going this year, but we're waiting on an answer for that. So get with Rick and that, and he can tell you. But I don't know, like I said, I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't know exactly what's going to happen with the Rubline Sense, what direction they want to go. I think we should be doing the, like on the Facebook pages and stuff and like YouTube, we should be putting out videos and putting them up there, but it depends on what they want to do. If I was running it, that's probably what I would like to do to get the name out there. But like I said, they may be talking about going in a different direction this year, so that's something we're going to have to all wait for to see what's going on with that. Okay, and these shrink up big time when you have cold molds. I can't share links in a vertical live, Rick. Want to be can go into your website. He's a moderator on here. I could make Rick a moderator too, so he could share his own stuff. Remove as standard moderator. Put user in timeout. I thought, are you a add as moderator? So, all right, Rick, you're a moderator now. So you could share your own links and stuff in here if you want to. Yeah, you could share now, Rick. I'm game. You know me, Ted. I share people and products. Yes, you do, Matt. That's why I figured you'd be a good fit for that. For sure. Okay, I'm gonna show you these stick baits here. See how they turned out anyway. Okay, so there they go. There's the stick baits right there, the purple with the gold flake. You see the gold flake in there? So that is a cool looking bait. And these are definitely for sale if anybody's interested. Put these over on the drying rack with the other purple ones. And that is a nice looking bait. We cut these off here real nice and straight. So if anybody wants to rig these Texas style, they have a nice straight head to put the jig head to, or the hook to. Or you can put a jig head on these just as easy, and they're nice and flat for you to get a nice look on your bait. A lot of people pull them apart, but I choose to cut them instead. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to shoot another bunch of these, but I'm going to try it. We're going to see how that works out. Cut this up here, and we're going to put this in here and put it on 30 seconds and start that up, and we're going to see if I can pull off another 8 of them. I don't know if we will be able to or not. We'll see. Oh, you meant his name. Yeah, it's Rick Wanderling. We have a Rubline Sense Pro staff, and we have a Rubline Sense Field staff. But sometimes I don't know the difference. So that's another thing we got to work on that as well. But Rick's in the process of doing all that, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have enough for 2 molds. I might have enough just for 1, so we're just going to shoot the 1 probably, so we don't get air bubbles or shorten up the other side. So we'll probably do. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to get up and do my bait making tomorrow. And then I'll have stuff to edit this week. And my son's video's coming out on Wednesday, so that'll be cool. That's the Airsoft and Gel Soft for his 11th birthday party, so that's going to be cool. And I just messed up all my baits here. Got to pull them back on here. Here we go. Okay. Now we're going to take this out, and we are going to mix this up and shoot some more. Ted, I took your advice and wrote lots down. Call me tomorrow and we'll go over it if you have time while you're traveling. Okay, yeah, I can call you tomorrow. I can call you when I'm down there. We're going to have breaks in between games and stuff as well. So I don't think I'm going to have a full, yeah, I'm not going to have a full load here. So we're just going to do the one side, I think. Well, we might have enough. I don't know, though. We'll see. Probably not. Probably not. But if we get 1 or 2 baits made out of it, we'll see. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. We might get 1 or 2 out of that side. But we'll see. I'll show you these last ones here, and I'm probably going to wrap it up for tonight. So, But yeah, like I said, go over, check out all my partners and affiliates in my description. Like I say, I always appreciate you guys coming in. And check out my website. Go check out my apparel store. I got a lot of great stuff on the apparel store over there. I'm really excited about that. And yeah, like I said, I always appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me and stuff like that. So this is why I do it. You know, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So, but any donations or anything, you can go to my description and check it out. But I spend a lot of time on my descriptions. So go over, at least browse through the description, check out the companies that I have listed in there. I have a lot of affiliates and partners that I'm working with right now, which is awesome. I don't think I'm taking on, I took on Cam Park this year with them. I'm working with them with their trail cameras. So I will be, that's a new one that I'm working with, but I don't think I'm going to take on any more products and affiliates. I think I'm done for a while unless somebody big comes along and asks me. I'm not pursuing anymore. I'm going to wait. If somebody, you know, approaches me, then I will. But and I won't drop what I have either for somebody else. So we'll see, you know, how that works out this year. But I'm happy with what I got. I have a little bit of everything. I have some fishing and I have some hunting on there. I would like to get more hunting affiliates. And I wanted to get a trail cam company, and Cam Park is a pretty good company. They have a bunch of different trail cameras out there. They also sell lights and things like that on their affiliate program with me. So I'll be doing that, and they'll be sending me different cameras to do product reviews on and stuff like that as well. So I'm excited to work with them. Placino, I'm working with Placino this year, so that's cool. They actually sent me, say, yeah, they, see, look, I didn't have enough plastic. See what they end up turning out like that? So that all gets in there, and it all gets melted down again. So that'll go in. And I can always add more plastic to that, too, to get that color. And another thing that I recommend is always, if you have a color that you like, yeah, I got with Antler King, sort of. I'm still working on them. We're working on a deal with them. But you know, the Trophy Rock, Matt, they reached out to me, so that might be another affiliate with the Trophy Rock. And I do like that because the Trophy Rock lasts a long time. And that's all natural minerals. So Antler King, if Antler King don't work out, I'm going to still use that product. But the Trophy Rock is a nice product to put out when you're not around for a while, because that lasts a couple months, the Trophy Rock. So my buddy actually put one out, and I'm working with Trophy Rock right now. So that was another one that I actually forgot, but I'm not with them yet, so I don't really say nothing about them until I get with them. But yeah, Antler King is a good one for sure. But sometimes, you know, those bigger companies don't want to work with small YouTube channels like myself. So maybe if I get bigger, if they offer something, that I would. But yeah, I'm trying to get on Antler King, but right now I'm working with Trophy Rock. They actually said, you know, hey, why don't you fill out an application, and we got to talk about some stuff with them. So that's in the process right now, and I'll announce that once I get on board, or if I agree and we come up to an agreement, then I will announce that as well. But right now, nothing with Trophy Rock or Antler King. So. No, it's not. It's all natural, Matt. They actually blow up salt mines and make them. The one I had a Trophy Rock that was really soft, and it went away real quick, and I called them on that, and that's when we got talking. And they said, well, that's a soft rock is what they called it, and that's because if they took the rock too close to where they blasted from, and it makes it soft. So usually that gets ground up into pellets and mineral powder. So they're sending me another Trophy Rock for that reason. And then we got to talking about, you know, being affiliate and maybe sponsored and all that stuff. So I'm working with them. They email me back and forth. We're in the process of working something out. And if that works out, then I'll still pursue Antler King. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not reaching out to the companies anymore and like pursuing them. I'm letting them come to me. If they like what I'm doing, then they can come to me and approach me with that. But I had some companies that I'm working with approach me, and then there's other companies that I approach them, because it don't hurt to ask, you know what I mean? So that's what I did, and I got yes answers and I got no answers. So it's all about how how you want to ask and what you want to do, but I do recommend people getting media kits before you go into companies and asking them that. I have my own media kit, and it's sort of like a resume of your YouTube and social media. So that is a recommendation that I have if people are looking to get contracts and things, like binding contracts and things like that. I would recommend doing something like that. So, but yeah, I guess I'm going to end this live, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in tonight. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. I appreciate all your comments, all your support. You know, I really appreciate that. We love looking at the comments and things like that. Yeah, they did come out with a lot of cool stuff. But, and like I said, you know, guys, I really appreciate each and every one of you guys for all the support. My family and I, like my kids and I, we like to look at all the comments and answer the comments and things like that. I want to thank all my affiliates and partners that I deal with. You know, we got Fishoholic, we got FishAngler, Yola Tech, we got Angler Tungsten, we got Placino, and I'm looking on the list. We got Rubline Sense, we got Domain Outdoors LLC, we got Winscent, we have a Limit Shield, and the new one is Cam Park this year. So go over to my description, check that out. Check out my apparel store. Go buy some clothing, go buy some hats, go buy some sweatshirts, some t-shirts. I made it all affordable. It's not real high price, so you all can afford that. I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to make money on it. I just charge for the shipping and stuff like that, so I'm not making a ton of money on that. But that all goes back into the channel to help buy bait making supplies and things like that that I do on these lives. Check out my website for my offthehookoutdoors.us if anybody's interested in buying baits, or you can go to my description, email me. Feel free to email me anytime. I usually will answer you in 1 or 2 days. Instagram messages, Facebook Messenger. You can reach me anywhere, but you can go onto that and check it out. And like I always say, guys, take a kid fishing and hunting. We want to preserve our sport and pass it on to future generations, and we will see you.